Hey guys, this is GeekGoth and welcome back to my Let's Play of Soma. I'm continuing to doing the post-play narration, as it seems to be pretty... well, it seems easier for me to play then narrate, rather than trying to do it at the same time, especially with this game. So, because I like barely move an inch going, oh, what's going on? I'm so scared. That I can't really come up with any good narration. So I do apologise if my voice is a little gravelly. I did just wake up. So I think we're outside Delta at the moment. If I remember this far back. This was the first of like 4 episodes I did in a day, so I think I was looking for bodies. Yeah, I was looking for bodies, seeing if there was anyone around. Any important things. And so, since this was the closest structure, I decided to climb. And hey look, a dead body!
Come in, Strasky. Can you hear me? Theta, listen. Acres is headed for Theta.
Delta Lumar Annex, getting a signal but no audio.
Strasky, it's Komorebi. Acres has gone mad. He's dangerous. Strasky!
Sorry, Delta, still no audio. Try calling from another access point.
Strasky, I can try sending... I have pictures.
That's just, like, sad. And it must be really frustrating when audio stuff is just like, nope, not going to work. Even when you have, like, this ridiculously important message. So frustrating. I think this was just a map. Yeah, just a map of the facilities. Yeah. I don't think there was anything else in this room besides the sea anal thing and that map, so. So yeah. So I just start wandering around at the moment. Hey look, a little crab! And a half-buried robot. And this is an interesting little installation. I'm not entirely sure what they used it for. Some kind of transport rail, and with the kind of construction arms, but you see some kind of like torpedo-looking things, but I don't think they are torpedoes. Just the closest thing I can think of. Yeah, I decided to follow the rail, because, you know, follow the yellow brick road and all that. Here's the torpedo things. Which apparently I wasn't all that interested in. Nope, here we go. Either that or... I don't know what they could be. Pods? Transport things? I'm not sure. And then I found the control room. Where's the little guy? He usually follows you. So yeah, I found the control room, which I was eager to get into. Because it's the control room, which means there's stuff in there. And then I saw him and I was like, oh my god, no. Go away, go away.
Am I right? I can't believe how much I'm sweating in this suit.
But he seemed to not be trying to kill me, so...
I have to speak with Akers about that. Isn't that right, Akers?
Hey, could you maybe help? I need to get to Theta.
Don't stand there. You know better than that.
I don't get his responses.
Did you move the Carthage casing?
Listen.
Help me out here, will you?
Hey,
I don't know why you can't have a
Give me
proper
some
conversation
help,
with
will
me.
you?
I was just like, well, if you don't want to talk to me,
You
fuck
can really
you.
tell when Astrid is out platform. This place turns into such a locker room. Not in a good way, either.
How is that a good way? Is there a good way for something to be like a locker room? The only thing I can think of is like a boy being in a girl's locker room, and that's just plain creepy. Anyway, little robot here continues to open doors for you. What did I name him again?
Good robot.
That's right, I called him Weebo. After the little machine from Flubber. Because I don't care. I enjoyed that movie as a kid. I know it's ridiculous and a silly movie, but I liked that movie. And that thing reminded me of Weebo. I was a little bit confused about this thing. I was just like, come on, look around, what does it do? And I ultimately figured out it was the light. I'm a smart cookie. Really, really smart cookie.
You saw that, right? You saw Akers fucking injecting that shit into them?
He got me pretty bad.
I think I made it worse pulling away. I can feel it bleeding out. Can you see him?
Fuck. He got on the Zeppelin. He's going back to Theta. We have to warn them.
Good luck with that. The platform radio is dead. Remember?
The Lumar Annex should work. It has to.
Yeah. You go. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just not.
Come on, Evans. We have to warn them. Come on.
Okay. Actually, now that I'm rewatching this, I get what has happened. They got away from the, what do you call it? The Zeppelin landing area. He got pulled out of the goop stuff, which Akers has been shoving people into for reasons that will be discovered later on. And see, that's saying like Akers has gone mad, don't let him in. And they got that guy away, Evans I think his name was. But it has getting him out has killed him? Well, is killing him for some reason? It's making him bleed out or something? Reasons for all that will be revealed later on, but...
I don't know, man. I just say we can keep things classy, even when women aren't around, you know?
Despite him, like, not paying attention to me, I approve of that guy's logic. No reason to turn to slob just because there's not a woman around. I know I can be extremely messy. Most of the time, my bedroom looks like a bombshell hit it. But anyway, I had looked on the map earlier and was trying to find the little outlet over here, and then I saw this little Duvalaki here. And so power button, and I really had no idea what I was doing.
I'm not playing with you anymore. As if chess wasn't boring enough. You just have to go
I haven't quite figured it out yet.
Or whatever. Did you move the outer shields? No, the thin one, the yielder. Yeah, I know it's not technically.
Yeah, what I was trying to do is, at this point, trying
I found it.
to connect with those lines, because that was the only thing I could think of doing at the time. But since that wasn't working, I figured there's something else going on. And so I went exploring in the city. I hadn't really expected this one to be, what do you call it, still intact, especially since everything else is like flooded. But, you know. When I saw that, I was just like, okay, fine. Of course there's blood everywhere. And then I looked down on the ground and found these little beauties. Which is so gross. And plus that is really hard to pull out your eyeball that intactly. That's just gross. Oh, it's so slimy and splashy. It kind of reminds me of a thing from Alias. That's for some reason. Anyway, the light is hurting my eyes. He's telling me I don't need this vitreous flesh inside my skull to see salvation. I will gladly remove them, then stop them from thingy mission. So that's just kind of... This is Acre's quarters, so he ripped out his own eyeballs for some reason. And I think he's obsessed with the WoW. It's exciting to watch WoW claim Delta. Half a year ago I'd be worried. I'd have Goya and Juan clean the black blood from the machinery. Now its crusty surfaces seem bloody hell. I must read faster in my mind than I do as I speak. But pretty much everything you find in here confirms Akers is a crazy son of a bitch. And he is obsessed with the WoW and kind of thinks of it religiously, and that locker creeped me out because I was just like, what the hell is in there? My reflection in the black blood of our warden whispers, I need to save them from this hell, let them sleep, lock them in the lucid dreams I've seen. So this is that's kind of foreshadowing of what he does. He's the one putting people into the red blood goop stuff that the WoW is controlling. But more on that later. I don't know why I ended up doing this. I guess I was looking for something funny to do, and I just ended up shoving the eyeballs in the bucket because I could. I realize it's gross, and watching it now I feel a little bit sick, but I did that. Then I think I wanted to try and head to the HQ building or the Zeppelin landing area. I can't remember which one I went to. God, that thing keeps freaking me out.
Hey, you!
Big ass thingy over there.
Looks okay, right? Yeah.
I can't remember who's controlling him. Which personality has been implanted inside that robot, I mean. Been to the control room. So I was heading past here, and then I saw this glowy little light. I was just like, ooh, things. So I pressed the button. And this is all stuff for the Zeppelins, I think. And the very last one, it says unspecified cargo to Theta, which you end up finding out is Akers. Akers? Akers. I saw that the Zeppelins each had numbers and stuff, and I think one was idle. I think that was the position of the Zeppelins. Audio files.
Chesky, you can see the Zeppelin now.
Good. Sorry about the mess. Without the positioning system, the Zeps just keep losing their set routes. Voljet did say that you could have fixed it on your side by rejigging the antenna. Guess it doesn't matter now. Are all of you coming?
No, just me, Goy, and Creer. Akers is set on being a stubborn old man.
All right. See you soon, Brandon. Happy evac.
And the second
Peter,
one...
can you hear me?
I hear you, Terry. I mean, Mr. Akers, sir.
I've changed my mind. I would like to come to Theta. Let Delta sleep.
Of course. Wow. Honestly, didn't expect to hear from you again. Such a long time since you checked in. We have a few divers in a Zeppelin surveying Lambda at the moment. I'll just Make sure they pick you up when they're done.
Thank you for the warning. I'll make sure they feel welcome.
Okay, see you when you get here.
If that evil chuckle didn't warn them, then nothing would. Seriously. So, yeah. If they didn't... Hello, Evo. And so this is the green... Not green? God. Red goopy goop that covers the bodies. And Akers is the one who does that. It lets them dream, according to him. Something to do with the WoW. I don't know all the details yet. So that's the Zeppelin landing area, which we will have to come back to. And then I think I just delta in here. Come on, Rebo. With the ears pointing up like that, it's like some kind of cat Weebo, which is just weird to think about, really. I think it is the same little robot, because he kind of follows you and helps you and stuff. And I have a theory that there might be a personality in there as well. Not just in the big robots, but in that little one, even though he can't communicate, like, you know, with actual voice. He kind of bleeps and bloops and that kind of thing. So these are just kind of flavor text, I think, just, you know, maps of places and stuff. It's me throwing chairs around. Those things still creep me out. Still don't know what, like, I don't think it matters if you use them or not. In the end, I don't think it really matters. It's just a health thing. But still it creeps me out, and I still avoid it. I'm glad it wasn't sucking all the power from this thing. So that shows us the little K8 things. And like each of the robots that are used on the various stations. So that thing that what's-his-face is in is a bull. I don't think we've had an active one of those Topers. These Qualia things, which was the one that was just like, I need it. I need the structure gel. A few episodes ago. Yeah. I think everything is taken care of. New position to arrive. So that's when they're getting people from Beta. That's Akers telling everyone to fuck off, he's not leaving. And then this Kronstadt guy was just, or girl, I can't remember. He's just like, well, screw you, I wasn't demanding you come. And I think this is from Little Strasky saying, your crew have arrived, Akers. Merry Christmas, Akers. Welcome, you can come anytime. Trying to keep in contact. Poor not Akers, poor Strasky. Apparently, Akers is really good at chess. I don't know why I pressed the new game button. The button was there. I'm terrible at chess. My husband can play chess pretty well, and I have gone up against him a few times. I hold my ground, but he always beats me. That's why I don't play him anymore. I don't think there was much else around here. Aside from I had to call the Zeppelin. And so I investigated the wrong place. It said, so that one was idle, number 049, and I thought that panel I could just like say like type in a code or something. That's what I thought.
It's not working.
And for some silly reason, I thought the if I'd done a little bit more playing here, this would have saved me a lot more time. Because for some reason I got it in my head that the green-blue line was like the one I wanted. I don't know why. Even though I should have looked closer at the map. Because this thing confused me, because I had it in my head that I had to type in a code specific to the line, but I didn't read channel properly. Like, I saw it there, I saw that it said channel, but it didn't twig that they were, you know, like radio channels or TV channels. Because I am an idiot. So it took me a little bit of time. It shouldn't have taken me this long, really. So, yeah. I think it was because that one was closer. The 840 was closer. So I figured that, in my head, I figured that that would be the one to use. But I was an idiot. And I wasn't reading the numbers properly. And for that, I apologize for this. Eventually I figured it out. That the link had established, blah blah blah. Kind of. I don't know whether I had quite gotten... I could see which channels were what. So you needed 5 for the one I actually needed. I was still on the whole, you know, the blue one is closer, therefore that's the one I need to get. Not picking up on the idle thing. Zeppelin not responding. I don't know whether it finally hit me yet. I kept hitting right click, which is like exit completely. Had I decided that this was the...
Hey, try
this
the other one.
point?
It's not working.
The yellow one? I think I had.
Looks okay,
But
right?
the yellow one was the one I needed.
Yeah, it'll do. Careful, Brand. Nice and
It's
easy.
number 5. I needed that. And so that was established.
Yeah,
I
just
could
need a
then
few more.
call the thingy. Medusa. Zeppelins! Sorry about that. I've been watching Helsing Bridge.
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
Was that unspecified cargo, huh?
The Zeppelin's on its way. Better get ready.
Yeah. Which pretty much go to the landing area. I was just checking that that was the actual landing area.
That's definitely the Zeppelin.
At about here, it kind of looks like War of the Worlds / Tripod. If any of you have seen the BBC series Tripods, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's pretty much War of the Worlds if the aliens had won and decided to conquer us rather than destroy us. It's really cool. I grew up watching that alongside classic Doctor Who and I loved every minute of it. I think... There we go. There it is.
You hear me speaking? Of course you do. I wanted to let you know that I know. You didn't blindly pick me out of the herd.
He's insane.
The slow waves of Delta crashing against the shore have an undertow that pulls you into a slumber. It's a beautiful thing. And I won't be selfish. I will help. Tuck them in, watch them sleep. They too will find peace within the universe of the WoW.
He's insane. And so that's what he means by tucking them in. This goop is like tucking them into this slumber, which we have yet to really find out about.
Calm down, we're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta, at least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on, I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots.
Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
Yeah, I find it odd that she...
I feel awful.
The robots only appear intelligent. They're much more like dogs than humans.
I wouldn't hit a dog.
Sorry, poor choice of words.
I don't want to hurt anything.
Well, we need a tool chip or we're stuck here. Take the stun baton from the box I opened and hunt down a robot with a working tool chip.
Right, so I pretty much just grabbed that and the episode is about done.
I have no choice.
So I will end the episode here and I will see you next time. Raging at... yeah.
Guess what?
This is how heart surgery works. It works like that.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
The important things in life.